All right. Hi guys. We are back. Let me send everything first before I even talk. Y'all know me, I gotta send in things. Okay, now we have that all done. What is up, you guys? It's your girl D-Rated back again with another broadcast, and we are back to Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. You guys, I'm excited, low-key. I really am excited because y'all, we about to uncover some major things. We about to uncover some major things. So I'm so glad you guys could come and tune in with me and have fun and just chill for a little moment, whether you're at work, at home, out and about, and you're not the one driving and you just want to watch something and enjoy your time. I'll be here for a couple of minutes. Probably this time it'll be half the time just because there's a lot of changes going on around me. So, what's up, Dominique? So, yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's get into this. I hope you guys enjoy. And let's just get into this. And you guys, I'm giving y'all a minute. I'm going to give y'all to 3:15. So 3 minutes. Y'all got a minute. Y'all got a minute to come on in and enjoy this with me. Once it hits 3:15, I am going to press it. And we about to get it in. So hope you guys can tune in today. Hold on, I'm gonna close the door. Hope that wasn't too loud. So we're gonna start soon. Hey, what's up, guys? All right, we got a couple of seconds, and I'm about to start. 10 seconds. I hope you guys gonna come in because this is about to be a treat. And whoop, here we go. About to start. Y'all, we left on a good little high note, y'all. I'm sorry. I had y'all good. I was like, how we gonna just reel it back in? But okay, let's get into it. So, I don't even remember where we were at, low key, but this is what I love about it. I love coming back, not knowing what's going on, and we just gonna jump into it. Order. What is the meaning of this? Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River intentionally. What? What is this? Indeed, what do you mean by such ridiculous remarks? Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her gun and handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been suicide. Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. Oh, then what is it? What's so important that she'd want to jump into the river? The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River, and y'all already know. Let's keep it going. 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day, and we're gonna save that. Because I don't want nobody trying to add in nothing else. The item and Valerie brought up the mountain with her. The $2 million diamond. Wow. No, it can't be. It can, honey, it can. Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million. She was going to keep it all for herself. It's always because people are being selfish. You can't split. You couldn't split that. You really couldn't have split that. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. Ooh. Why, that's simply ridiculous. Y'all, she about to show herself. She about to show herself. Watch out. Y'all, she about to show herself. Y'all saw her head turn back. She about to show herself. I'm just letting y'all know. Be ready. Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan? This woman is a demon. And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well? But she was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping? Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. What do you mean by that? On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister Dahlia, and then she told her what she was planning to do. Planning to do? She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note. Yeah, I gotta be prepared. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne. Wow. Yo, this is crazy. Who is that? Laughing at a time like this. Forgive me. It's just hilarious. Witness? Is that you? You amuse me, woman. Miss Mia Fey. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you? The evidence? Yes, girl. Are you not an attorney? You didn't think you was gonna have to not have to prove that? Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. Well, it would have had to be the camera or the scarf, right? The camera and the scarf, that's me. That at 14, I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister. Well, and one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to show that, well, Miss Faye, I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Faye? Are you stupid or something? How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? You have a witness. I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertions made by the defense. Of course you are. That's messed up. Is this it? Is it really over? That girl has made a fool of me and there's nothing I can do about it. Ha! Without evidence, the trial is over? Who decided that? The judge? The judge just did. Mr. Armando. Y'all having to do this a lot in this game. Come on now. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony. Testimony? On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Falls' stolen car and then went to meet with him, disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right? Yes, that's right. In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Hawthorne's murder. Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who is the one person who can testify to that demon? Really, y'all? Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness. A new witness? Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls. The defendant? There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo was Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia, disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all, and that person is Terry Falls. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this? Why not? The prosecution has no objection. Well, bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand. This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left. This is so sad. This is so sad. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes? I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me. Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive, and you were used for $2 million. That's not true. Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Dahlia Hawthorne? Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago she promised never, ever betray each other. Terry, Dahlia, it's true. You are alive. You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad. Tell the truth, the real truth. I believed in you. I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there is one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry. Leah. That's messed up. She really manipulating people, bro. I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness. I'm sorry, I apologize. Water, please, water. Can't talk, need water. Ha, oh well, I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself. This is crazy. That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of Bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on Bridge. I watched my car from Bridge. I never put no body in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia. Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you? That's enough, Miss Faye. His last fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Well then, Miss Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination. Is this how you want it to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence? There's only one person who can stop it. Foreshadowing. That's crazy. According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you? It was raining, already dark too. You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes? Mr. Falls, Eagle Mountain, that's strong memories. Why did he just... What is he? He's hiding something here? You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct? Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it. Sure he is. Weaver Boy waited 5 years to ask a single question, to find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have been like a blink of an eye. I bet. I washed my car from bridge. I never put nobody in that car. You were watching the car? That bridge, other side is broken. Nobody can come from there. So I was watching car. What else were you expecting him to do? I suppose that's the obvious thing to do, but something's bothering me. I'm getting that feeling. A contradiction? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here pressing through this. I'm already so into it. I'm not even reading it. I'm sorry, y'all. But the woman I met, she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie. We talked, then she left. What's I talk about? What did you talk to her about anyway? Mr. Falls. Valerie told the truth about the kidnapping 5 years ago. She said someone needed to take the blame for it. That was all I could think to do. She said that. That's why she lied. Got me the death penalty. And were you satisfied with that answer, witness? Dahlia died. It was my fault. But I don't really remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push her in. It don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet teen angel, dead. Like you about to be. But you just saw that she isn't dead. After Valerie talked to me on bridge, nothing left to live for. How can you be so sure? It was raining at the time, and sunset that day was at 5 o'clock. It would have already been pretty dark on that mountain at 4:30. Please, Mr. Falls, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall once for something you didn't do. That woman, it wasn't Dahlia. Stop right there. One more needs to be said. Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for murder, you'll still do whatever's necessary to protect her, won't you, Mr. Falls? Well, it's obvious, but he's clearly lying. He's been cursed by Dahlia Osborne. He'll probably go to his grave still. That's the curse of being a defense lawyer, I guess. I feel like I gotta use the photo. She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. I watched my car from the bridge. I never put nobody. When the woman came, she stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. Fine. Well, I'm gonna say it's right here first, but I think it's the photo on that. Again, he couldn't have seen her face because... Yeah, he couldn't have seen her face because she had a hat on her face. She couldn't... Okay, I guess. Alright. Can I press that again? Okay, I think it was this. Alright, I'm gonna try it on that. Yeah, it was that one. So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge. You're sure of that? Yeah, I'm sure. You're sure, huh? Well then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sure that you're lying. Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye. You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first will be the one at the end of the bridge, right? But that's the victim at the end of the bridge. Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Okay. Mr. Falls, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth. I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had a special place. Did you go to this special place before you went to the bridge? Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love. A memento? 5 years ago, I hid it on the base of a tree there. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get. This little bottle on a necklace is your memento. It's quite charming, but it looks empty. Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But then, he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car. Still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it. Huh? Mr. Falls? Oh my god. That's enough. Please. I remember what happened to him. So like I said in the beginning, I had read everything that had happened because, you know, it was a long, this last game is long. But I'm just gonna let you guys see. But now I remember, it's very sad. Witness, I promised her 5 years ago, if it ever happens that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink bottle. No, stop the trial, Your Honor, we need a recess. I was stupid, couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this. No, we are so close, just a little more. I was going to prove your innocence. No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again. Mr. Falls. Mr. Armando. Thanks for the coffee. I'm not about to... Mr. Falls! Sorry, y'all, I couldn't put much energy in that. This was so freaking sad. This was like... This was... And so my first trial ended, suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. Yeah, I don't even know how to feel right now. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul I thought it'd never heal. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. But one person, the true criminal, Thorn. She left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. Unforgivable, that witch. Mr. Armando, we were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten. It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself. Don't cry, kitten. You're going to make my coffee all salty. I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Mia, don't you get it? You can't cry yet. Can somebody go get him a band-aid? The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. And then Mr. Armando. No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade. Then you file them away and eventually forget them. That was the one that Dahlia had killed. 1 year later in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. Yup. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. Guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. It was finally all over. At least that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. Y'all, this is the last episode. Man. Y'all, after this, there is no more Ace Attorney. No more Ace Attorney. Dang. This is so sad. been a tough one. Hey Nick, yeah, what is it? You know how I've got spiritual powers unlike you? Sure, you are a spirit medium after all. But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up. Pearls? So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's the New Year's issue of Coast, Winter Spiritual Location Special. Oh, Pearls look so happy. Maximize your spiritual power night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. I will say, sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training. Now I definitely don't want to go. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? Are you serious? Don't worry, I already made special reservations just for us. Okay, so y'all didn't even ask for this man's permission, y'all just out here doing stuff. Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better, since we don't have a case right now anyway. Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there. Packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick, you'd better start packing your stuff. Little girl, was you raising your stuff? Look, Pearl, stop playing, bro. I'll throw your little... Alright, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. Before she take over my body. Huh? But me? Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. That's funny. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple? Nope, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way! How can you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Place. Doesn't it look beautiful? Nope, I'm not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the? What is it, Mr. Nick? Let me see that magazine. This nun. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? Did this girl? My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be in your noble presence. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. Well then. I'm a goat. I'm a goat. Hey, great journey. Yeah, it is a great journey. But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Mr. Nick? I'll go. Huh? Hazakura Temple. Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yes! Oh, thank you, Mr. Nick. You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? No. I wouldn't, actually. Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple. But I just had to be see. I just had to be see for myself. I just had to be sure for myself. They funny for this typo. Who this nun really was. Sorry guys, but that is it for now. Because this is a whole long journey that I don't right now. I love y'all though. But yeah, so that was the ending of Turnabout Beginnings, and now we're at Bridge of the Turnabout, Bridge of the Beginnings, Bridge of some one of that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys coming along on this journey with me and enjoying this with me. I think it was really great. Again, please subscribe if you haven't already. Share my videos around. I will not say that enough. Please share it around, like and comment, and hit that notification bell too, if there is one. That'd be nice, so that way you get to know when I'm actually going live and you can watch me. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's your girl D rated out of here, and whoop.